Well, welcome back, everyone. I'm struggling to make this sound work. Don't know if it's too loud, too quiet. I don't know how to set it up, so... Because I just turned it off, and then all of a sudden, it wouldn't pick up the mic. It just played sound. Is this good? Is this good? Is this good? No, no, no. No, no, no. No, yes. No. Yes? Yes? Hello? No? Fuck. Whatever. We're back, whatever that means. Also, another thing I noticed is that the entire zone is open from the start, which I really appreciate, because Endwalker zones were split in two, kind of like a lot of the Shadow Brooding zones, and then on top of that, they were small, way small. I know I'm pretty sure I'm not tripping when I say like these maps are way bigger. What in the... Anyways, welcome back to the playthrough. We're just picking up from last video. I was a bit unsure of Urqopacha's voice actor. Like, I didn't hate it. Don't get me wrong, I didn't hate it at all. But there was something a little off about when she was excited. But the more I listen to her, the better it sounds. Like when she's excited, it just kind of felt off. Oh wait, I forgot you. I think you can just click on the icon. Ow.
Good luck there, Promise! Thanks. I don't need it.
Thank you, Dora. Wait, she has to be Dora, right?
Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too. Right. I'm off.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
As will I. Urqopacha is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Oh, we're camping. Okay.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
I mean, look at his big-ass backpack.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
Explains the llamas.
But aren't you a Shitona from Shaktural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the rite of succession, I mean to see it through.
That explains a lot, actually.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
They did it!
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
Yay. Very limits of her endurance. It's freaking wow. I want a llama man so bad. I know we get one, but I don't know how you get it. Oh yeah, did you see the little cap on my check? It's kind of amazing how much better the graphics look. I know this expansion is going to be lower stakes. I'm kind of curious what the main conflict is going to be if it's not the fight for the throne. Welcome back, Philip Promise. I forgot to read it. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes, there's no mistaking a Valley Alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done. Yes, we did it. Though I couldn't find a shiny one like Zeral Jaw did. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Only one other person is known to have caught one before, that being Gao Lu Jaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too. So will my grandfather's stories say. It was a time before the founding of Tula-Yol-Yol, and a time when the mountain giants, the Yolkhu, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came a young Gulu Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn's servant. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure, equal to the Yolkhu in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled of fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Gulu Raja saw no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Gulu Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed the Pelu from the Yolkhu's subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and suggested we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, intent on fostering amity between the clans. So it was a few words from Gulu Jaja that transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. I've never heard of the Bon Papa Forge of the Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know that Gulu Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures. While an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that third promise, and he brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Mablu's right, you're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in the true Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. You should be proud of your the accomplishments which earned you your keystone. So this is what they look like. Go on, set it in the tablet. Well, is it just stuck now? Like, you gotta fit 6 more, right? A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more. You're well on your way, third promise. We'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thank you. I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It may seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It's because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Urqopacha. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. Toby, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk down my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my words filled with as much happiness as I can provide, and never once have I wanted that ought to be the only happiness you knew. You have a blessing to walk any path you choose, Mowgli. It gladdens me to hear that you found a calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler. I'm sure of it. Thank you, Toby. What did I tell you, Mowgli? There's one last thing I can help you with, I promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to the XIV. They once ruled over more than just Urqopacha and Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they're the overlords of Dawntrail and all its peoples. During that era, the Pelu were commanded to search for the City of Gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But what if they don't find anything? What could the XIV have to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how much the legend originated. We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Oh, Cryo, I have a question I've been meaning to ask. And since we're finished with the feat, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces like it first became fashionable in Dawntrail around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right about the time my grandfather made his journey, yet the Dawn Servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. It seems as it's a regular seller for many merchants. I'm curious about it myself. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you. Jumping feet first into peddler business, huh, Mabu? Head pat. Right then, let's head back to Tuliola and get ready to search for the next elector. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure to set aside your best MSQ for the occasion. She has a fearsome opponent in my brother's affairs. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you heard Zeral Jaw's supporter talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionist ambitions. But they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Urqopacha. Everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne. You may be right, Mabu. You might be right. Man, I haven't gone home. Look at that. What the? I didn't know that was a thing. Feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales breastside Zorajal in his shiny golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother, the gods know you've all been so supportive, but I want to be strong, or wise, like my brothers, to be a promise that people respect. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on without friends. Let's move on. Back to... The contest has hardly begun. I'm not even gonna try and create something. I wish there was like a linguistic guide. Just like that, we found our lifetime and won our first keystone. I knew I was right to trust your instincts. Come on, let's keep things moving. March towards Kozama. Chances are good we'll find a lector there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see what your patient Hanyu friend has to say. I've been quite content waiting here dining out of FFXIV's calling. It seems you're ready to continue to ask your questions now. So, what is it you'd like to know? The road to Urqopacha. We go through south to the Arch of Dawn, then follow the road which runs along the Kozamaka River, is that right? It is, however, be warned. My brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some places. Alpaca. Far worse was the destruction visited upon their homes, though. Houses were torn apart and several people injured if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. If you plan on going, I must urge you to proceed with caution. We'll be sure to watch our footing. Thank you. Now I'm worried for the Hanu. It sounds like they're hit hard by this storm. Anyway, if we're bound for Kozamaka, we should head over to the arch. I think I found a good setup for the night. Again, I'm self-conscious about my own voice, but whatever. I need to do voiceovers anyways for other videos. May as well get started now. Oh, I thought that was... Okay, never mind. Oh no, I've been hit by the fog.
Cosamauca, the land of rainbow terraces.
Yeah, rainbows.
It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel.
I would
An
agree.
endless torrent of water
If I could
cascades
see.
over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield. Together with Urqopacha, we proceeded along the marshy trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
Cosamauca.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
There's no stopping the third promises. Good thing she has Aaronville to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. The music in this expansion is so different. God, I love that animation. Ooh. Okay, Hanu. Everyone has arrived, and none worse for the wear, except for a certain third promise who slipped in the mud, despite my explicit warnings. Hey, I asked you not to sing. Anyway, this is the Hanu village I was telling you about. Okay, Hanu. Also, I'm not clicking away just to see what they said. I actually read that fast. Yeah, this is way different from the Vanu. It's like our friend said, these people are in no mood for festivities. Can only assume they're still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we can and find this elector. Oh, Kali. It's a Hana greeting. Surely you heard it last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to a third promise and her entourage. I, Zanu Hali, welcome you to Okohanu. As elder of my people, I shall also be fulfilling the duties of elector during the rite of succession. I'm ready. Give me the feat and test my worth. All in good time, all in good time. I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For a moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Right. Then, it helped to do some investigating of Wanchun Payload, so let's take a look around here as well. Maya suggested division of forces. For instance, Aaronvale, Alzai, and Kryl could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Waklamai, Kruzina, and myself will handle this northern half. Sounds good to me. And then, one by one, we were all picked off. You heard about the storm? I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and help Dawntrail was sent, we're making progress repairing and rebuilding our homes. But while roofs and walls can be patched, there's so much else that was lost for good. Sigh. I mean, it looks fine. Oh. Never mind. That is pretty bad. The gaping wall and the hole in the wall and the missing portion of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. To investigate. A lot of houses are still damaged. A lot of Hanu I've spoken to are not the usual trader cells. That storm broke more than wooden reeds. There must be something I can do to help them. I'm gonna look around a bit more. Woven from reeds, this boat-like vessels are reminiscent of a bird. The beak and feather tail in particular stand out. I guess I can skip it after, before I turn in.
No sign of Zorolja, or that oversized lout.
How much easier it would be if Zorolja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Hello.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali,
Zan.
elder of the Hanu.
Zan.
I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
I was hoping it'd just be two per region, but now we have to deal with this guy.
You made it after all.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing. How fortunate, then, that my appointment to elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Aye, well, It is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
Oh, mercy me! You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
Oh.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Wonder what.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone.
Wonder what motivates him beyond just fighting.
The feat of reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use. What of Little Miss Mittens? You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running. Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
So he acknowledges the strength of others. It's interesting. I know he's just doing
Damn
it
it!
to insult her.
I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
Interesting. Deja vu. I know he said that her companions might be harder to ignore to insult her, but it's also a genuine evaluation of strength. I just find that interesting. He's not so overconfident in his own prowess that he would ignore the strength of others. Which gives him a little more depth, because he's obviously being set up to be the person everyone hates. So it's kind of like a red herring. In the sense that, you know, there's probably a bit more to him than what's just on the surface. Not necessarily that he's actually a good person. I'll make Boca. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I'll make Bakul Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be key to solving it. We need to examine the reef themselves, then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Aaronvale, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course. Follow me. Oh. These things are in the storm bed. Give me strength. Let's scour all the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. Wilted reeds. As Zanu Holly described, the reeds appeared to be wilted and unhealthy. Can't just be wind and rain, right? Because I mean, they literally live in a rainforest. Uh-oh, poison? Small frog catches your eye. It's strangely lackadaisical. It doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. That is not how frogs move. Or sound, I mean. Could be poison. Like there's something in the water itself. It's not the storm that did it, because they're designed to live through storms. I mean, there's no way. It's the frog that's the, Ari. I named Ari. I named her when we first got her. Way back when I first started. Haven't changed names since. Seen enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? The frog. I agree. The waters look to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reefs have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reefs, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible be to the naked eye be polluting the waters? We would need an alchemist to know for sure, for certain. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you're describing how the creatures seemed lifeless, can't it be help but be reminded of all the listless villagers? They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know. There is another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival. This is traditionally an occasion for a celebration of renewal, so without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited, the villagers in the middle of one of the festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It is an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So I said we help them put on that festival, give them a reason to cheer them in these sad times. Who knows? Maybe fix one problem could lead us to solution with the other. I don't know about that. Is this so strange an idea? I also failed to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let us not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Urqopacha's journey. It's only right we follow her steed. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know what a festival font is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. And the big building to the north? Let's go and see it. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. Yes, this is the float I remember. It does not appear somewhat does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Inspection time. I don't see shit, sir. Oh, okay, 1. 2. Eye is missing. Handle is broken. And then... oh, rumpled feathers. Well, I think we can all agree this bird bow is in dire need of repairs. How do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? We're admiring your festival float. 'Tis a shame it's in such a poor state due to the recent storm, I gather. Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there could be no lifting of wings, no Inuhana. In Aihihana. That's what the festival was called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs. You want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help you give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than lift everyone's spirits. But we don't have enough materials to repair the float. We need Urqopacha for the missing eye, Urqopacha wood for the poles, and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. 2 of those I know about. Urqopacha is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and Urqopacha wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. Those chosen feathers, however, the what's chosen is a victor of the competition, which the contestants see who can blow feather the furthest using wind magics, and that's something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We're soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of the energies you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated. If we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom, we cannot repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. Yeah, shake my head too. The winds chosen would by necessity have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feather taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's constitution also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. The float might also function as an arcane device. Precisely what I was thinking. But this boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. A focus for what? Oh, Aihihana Fest is a harvest festival, is it not? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops, so if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know until we try, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual ceremonies. These have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait. The float, a tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. 3 years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined the ritual float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible. I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Ihuhana really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we will do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I'll introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float for these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. They allow Alize and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Urqopacha to gather and vie for title for chosen by sharing with them our own reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. Ooh, that camera angle is new. The 3 of us will visit the shipwright then. Now without me, I've worked hard to fix the float as best I can. And the responsibility is mine, after all. I have not introduced myself, have I? My name is Linu Hanu. Nice to meet you, Linu Hanu. And certainly, let's all go together. Wow, I really don't read aloud often. Thanks to Urqopacha, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there's something to be said for following one's instincts. The shipwright's name is XIV. He's a zebra who only moved to Kozama Uka a few years ago. He has since mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to matters, so make sure to offer him a proper Hanu greeting. You wouldn't want to offend him right before asking a favor. A proper Hanu greeting. Oh, that one. Don't worry, I remember how it goes. Then we shouldn't have any problems. Okay, let's head to Urqopacha B, to the east of here. Ooh. This is Urqopacha, the village of all. Those who drift in Kozama Uka from Tuliyolo and elsewhere are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. As for Volkivu, he lives and works in the House of Water's High, at the top of that large tree nearby. Follow me, but I should warn you, the climb up the stairs can be challenging. Good thing I'm not doing the one clone. Go, Ari, go. Oh, ha, cow. Okay,
What do you want with me?
Right. The greeting. Kali!
Oh, Kali!
Oh, so he's enthusiastic.
Good. You brought your manners with you.
I thought he was gonna be strict or something, but he's just apparently.
When
he's
you know
enthusiastic.
Kanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before. You're Urqopacha. Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Urqopacha. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third province herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of
Very
etiquette.
enthusiastic.
Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
Will not? Keep your head. I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, all right?
Oh.
How prompt.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's in bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
God, I never.
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials. My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
We can't wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a bit.
Maybe worry just a little.
What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Urqopacha and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Well, maybe a little.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo. We can leave the Urqopacha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
Pictomancer Kryl.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
That should save us some time.
All right then, let's get moving.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
Ihiana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
So sus. Okay, this is kind of crazy looking. I said there was a jungle area. Southwest of here, was it? Let's be on our way. Let us be on our way. Imagine this running on the PlayStation 3. Oh, cool. Look at that. That quicker? Wait, what? Door hasn't even moved. This is Urqopacha. Love Crowd's contribution. We have more than enough for our needs. The stones you brought shine very brightly. I thank you both. You would have been happy to know we were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader for this year's Hana. When that storm hit, he did not survive. It fell on me to carry on in his stead instead. That is why you agreed to Urqopacha's request, despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it hurt to hear that she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to my victory, the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid out before me, and I will walk it. For myself and for my friend. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please rest assured that we've taken your plight to heart. I'm sure our companions are procuring other materials as we speak. Everything will come together, and the Hanu shall host a splendid, uplifting festival. That we shall. With that, let us return and deliver the apple cakes and to walk with Evu's elated hands. I feel like both of the other contestants are going to steal one of the other materials, and then we're all going to advance on the premise of we all contributed to fixing the float, which fixed the fields. Thanks to the third promise and her mighty swings, we've collected some suitable logs of Urqopacha. Whatever the Abogika. I can't remember these names. I feel so bad. Yes, these are excellent samples, a goodly quality too. At this stage, you've likely surmised that the lifting of wings encourages the crops to grow, but not exactly how, eh? Well, you're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the results should be spectacular. To get back to work crafting these pieces for the float, I could use an assistant versed in arcane eyes to enhance the Uyupo's conductivity. Then I'd be delighted to help. Everyone else should head back to Urqopacha. We'll join you at the float once the work here is complete. Well, what are the chances of that? As XIV said, the festival really is a spectacle to behold. Gathering the Urqopacha is a trial in and of itself. At first, XIV criticized everything, then he suddenly yelled, "I've spoken ill of the third promise and must punish myself," and proceeded to slam his head into a Urqopacha tree. I told him not to worry about it again, and he was like snuffing out a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. At least we've seen to the poles in the new eye. Now we just have to wait for the feathers from the twins. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. Over there, by the float, isn't that the third promise? Then the rumors are true. She's trying to complete the feat of reeds by reviving Inuhana. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops, but does she honestly believe that will be enough to save our harvest? The second promise meanwhile barely glanced at the fields before leaving Urqopacha altogether. Maybe we asked too much of our young claimants. I wouldn't be too quick to Kanu out yet. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reeds something about what needs to be done. Is that so? Perhaps we'll get to see another one of his innovations firsthand. Ha, that sounds like our Kohana. One look at the reeds is all I need to think up a solution. Be as it may, our own solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the elders get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. Okay, next voice cutscene, I'm gonna go grab something to eat. It took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of Once Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feathers sailing for miles. We had to turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. Poor Anvil's twirled in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I am a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. As for us, we've bought the wooden gemstone replacements crafted by XIV. All that's left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor last time I was here. I remember being surprised I could even lift the thing with this hulking weight on top of it. rider must be a personage of greatest, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn Sleeper. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, who is it? You. Our beloved Inhana, the lifting of wings is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus do I nominate you, Urqopacha, as our guest of honor. Me? She's gonna be super excited. Okay. This boat won't make me seasick, will it? I don't think so. Then weigh anchor. I can hardly refuse a quest from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I would be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Urqopacha. I have roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float in a slow procession called Kozan Uaki, with a sacred likeness of Kisaku business. What I'd like you to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife so that the procession can move along unimpeded. Consider it done. You expect me to sit still until Urqopacha is finished with the float? Let me come along and help with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fun. I'll stay hand and assist Urqopacha with the repairs. If you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke of begins at the south of the village and branches off to the east. That will lead you across the bridges to the stride of the sun. Then we shall see clearing it end to end. Poison frogs. Ah, you were a step ahead of us. This must be the likeness of XIV, the Hanu deity of the harvest. Yeah, the Thunderbird thing at the end. One of the ancients' creations. It is possible a vestigial memory of that time endured, subconscious recollection of the inherited soul providing the basis for an entirely new religion. I have no idea what that means. As far as I know, the Kikihiwi was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith was then brought to Torel by the first Hanu. Then Hanu migrated here from another continent, then mayhap the two do share a common ancestor. It's all very fascinating, but shouldn't we be getting back to the new Hanu? He'll want to know the path is safe for the procession. Right, and I need to ride on the foot. I'll run ahead and tell them we're done here. Meanwhile, in Urqopacha.
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
Okay, I'll be right back.
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you. Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
Very well. If that's what you want.
Yep.
Everything into that blow.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us.
But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you like.
Calm yourself, Chosen One. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
Clever plot device to avoid the fight for now.
Lucky for you. Eh.
Ugh, two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Talk to us, Third Promise. You're not dying, are you?
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes! Yes, we are!
I was so afraid Urqopacha would come to harm. Okay, Hanu's seen enough death. That exciting interlude over, you'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the festival, however, it'd be courtesy to inform the villagers that Inihana will be held after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. Urqopacha. Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but the repairs should be finished as soon as possible. What to do? What to do? Festival is about to begin. What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Cleaning up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on us all, but the lifting of the wings is a tradition, and a joyous one at that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to be ready. Kali. What? The photos fixed? Our fallen friends would be glad to know what Inihana was soon be underway. They would now have wanted us to honor them with celebration, not to let the loss deter us from it. Deter. I must go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. The Hanu were pleased to hear the festival is going ahead, I imagine. Mostly. That is well. Once your friends return, the lifting of wings can begin at last.
So few have come.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning.
Please do not say fertility.
It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Urqopacha, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her! Ready and...
I could get used to this.
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
Right, we've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana. The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Keshaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Okay, that's a big difference.
It worked.
Like a literal charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible!
Should I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren have been swept up by the festival fever last I saw. They are taking turns at the carrying poles on the way back to the village. Please, feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognize the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
Yeah, do your job.
Connor!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Give us some of that technology.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery
Not
liquid and
mystery.
problem
Put his
solved?
He just put his brain power to it.
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the Studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies?
This is where it gets revealed.
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Urqopacha. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana.
About alpacas.
With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
Candy. Eat it. And where did the other one go?
5 more to go.
Let me guess. The other dude's gonna come through.
And on to the next.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
A third promise? You must join us for Ihihana next season. As Dawn servant, of course.
Right. It's back to Tulihiola for now. Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
These are interesting times indeed.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
My journey has just started, and I've met so many wonderful people. Wakivu, for one, he's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is. and Linu Hanu. It warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through his Ihi Hana and help others to do the same. Can't help but feel excited thinking who else we might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to that place. Look at us. The contest has barely begun and we already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We can only hope. We've now won keystones from both Feat of Reeds and the Feat of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it seemed, by continuing to retrace Goldul Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining lectors and journey. Let's visit the giants next. Like Kryl said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they didn't know something useful. The home of Urqopacha is in the upper reaches of Urqopacha, and unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, you'll have to take the long way around through Kozama Uka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we call them the Moblins first. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid going right now is going to be a problem. The fight of Wee Wingless. The fight of Wee Wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What do we do then? There's an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city. Whatever you prefer. Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets to our destination? Of course, who do you take me for? As your guide, I will see to the arrangements. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let's make the most of it. I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Baku Jajo. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropley, did I? He's the man in charge of Wachu Meki and a good person to know. Want to come along? Then let's go then. Alright, I'm going to bed. It's like 6. GG's. And we'll do the dungeon obviously next time.